Bobby, a tough defeat to Grimsby Borough today. Just what's your verdict on that one?
Got beat by a better side on the day. We weren't at the races for whatever reason. I'm not going to be too harsh because the lads have been outstanding, but they have to be better on the day. Individually, I thought, probably a couple of players, Sean, Aaron, Jay, probably midfield, worth a shout, but other than that, individually we weren't just good enough, and they looked sharper to the ball. They won compared to last week. We won every first, every second, and we didn't win one today. They won them all, and that's where ultimately football matches are won, and they did that, and they deserve the 3 points.
Yeah, how much credit do you give to Grimsby, because they've had a good run? Obviously, they've came up here probably their longest trip of the season, and they scored 4 goals against you.
Yeah, good. They're a good little side. They were decent down there as well, and they're lively, energetic, and we were just all over the place. And I'm not going to make excuses for lads missing, but because individuals have to come in and do better. Simple and straightforward as that. No matter where you're asked to play, there weren't a player out there today that's not played in that position, and they have to be better.
Yeah, just a squad update. You said not going to make excuses, but Jack has been a present for us this year, and obviously you take him out the back line.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on his absence?
Yeah, massive loss. He's been a leader in his own right, him and Reedy centre halves. So when you lose that, you're going to lose that momentum, from winning your first balls, because we didn't win enough and they picked the seconds up, and before you know it, they're on top of you. And again, same as well, freak accident. That's 2 broken bone injuries we've had without any contact on either player. So, but we have to deal with it, and hopefully he'll be back in 6 weeks or so. So for the next 6 weeks, we have to move on, get on with it, and the lads that are coming into the side have to be ready, and that's what I've just said to them. We've been on this fantastic run, which is gone now, and we have to be ready to come into the side, and that's maybe I think 4 or 5 changes to starting 11 is tough, but I think even if it doesn't gel individually, we've got to do better.
Yeah, 2 additions to the side this week. We obviously spoke about Jake Hackett, but aside just broke it off Kieran Charlton. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, strong, aggressive, pacey left back, which is an area we needed cover. And then unfortunately, he's gone and pulled his hamstring. So again, back to square one with that one. And Jake, obviously, I think a lot of him, really good player, and it'll be a big signing for us till the end of the season, and hopefully get us where we need to be.
Yeah, you spoke about Kieran coming off there. Joe Walton in the first half as well. So how are them 2 condition-wise? And then obviously Liam Henderson going off as well. I presume that was more as a tactical change.
Yeah, so Joe and Kieran will have to wait till it calms down a little bit Tuesday, see what they like. Grovesy's played at probably 80% fitness as well today. Hendo's not played much football at all, so we need to get him back up to speed and back where we know he can be. But the lads have been superb, like for the last 2 months, and they've stuck together and they'll stick together. It's just, I think when we lose, we lose in, shall we say, in style, but we don't lose by the odd goal. I think we've conceded 3 goals in 10 minutes, which it's happened a lot this season, and individually they have to take responsibility for that. And we've spoke about that, and I've asked them to go away and have a think about it. How did they affect the game after conceding that first goal?
Yeah, I think there was 7 or 8 lads missing today through injury and suspension. Obviously, add them 2 to it. I guess you must be slightly relieved that you haven't got a midweek game and you've got a full.
Oh yeah, I'm glad the Pontefract game's been moved. But again, I said numerous times, it's what we have a squad for, and they've got to be ready to come in. And we'll have to look at a team we can try and put out for Saturday with Kieran and Joe being injured. I think that'll take us down to about 12 bodies available. So, we'll just have to crack on with it. It's football. And we sat 3rd in the league, win our games in hand, and we go 2nd. So, no panic. at all from my side, and I've got the lads back in there, and they'll be okay.
Also United next week, who have obviously just recently signed James Walsh, who are a big striker. So, just your thoughts on them as an opposition?
Yeah, I watched them at Stockton a few weeks ago. Put balls in the box, direct side, look to create chances. So it's going to be a tough test, knowing obviously after today's performance, and we're going to have to, I want a reaction. Earlier in the season we had a spell where we lost to Long Eaton 4-1, I think it was, and that was the start of the spell where we struggled. So it's important that as a group, staff, players, we see that reaction and we go and get a result Saturday, and then you can write this one off and it's not a problem.
Yeah, finally quite a decent turnout today, around 300. Not the result I would have hoped for, and not the performance I would have hoped for, but 8 home games left. What would be the message to the fans?
Come and help us push till the end. We've got lads missing, so every bit of support helps, and we'll need them. I don't think they realise what it gives the lads when everyone's on board shouting them towards one end. I think, as a player, there's nothing better. So we need them really. So it's important. It's important for me that they support the lads, because it's about them, and they have to. They'll pick their chins up. We're going to train Tuesday, Thursday. Smiles on faces, and we're in a fantastic position. Make no bones about it. People can say what they like about today's result, and we sat third in the league, and that's what we've reiterated to them. It needs to hurt them, but we move on, and we look forward to Saturday and putting it right.